What's going on, everybody? Doc from Average Gamer Guys, back yet again, doing a quick video talking a little bit of Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Now, this is something that I want to jump into. It's just going to be a real quick video, but I'm messing around, been playing a lot of Raven the Redwood Zombies, been working the Easter egg, finally completed it today. So up later on the channel here, I'm going to have my walkthrough, as well as a few more achievement guides coming up for that. So hopefully you guys find those useful. And if you're like me, especially when something new drops, I always try to work 100% completion on the game so far. So just glad I could finally finish it up yet again with all the new stuff that dropped. But as I was messing around, I'm working keys. And normally when I get keys, I'm sitting at 47 right now. I had some really good zombie rounds. We're able to pick up quite a few. But when I get keys, normally I just go in and I buy zombie crates. One, the weapon drops for me, they seem to be a little bit better, a little bit more consistent because I think there's a slightly smaller pool from which they'll come from. Two, I like getting the cards, but I did hop over into regular multiplayer, and this is the whole purpose of this, is to see if this prototype hack is worth it. Now, it's 15 additional keys above a rare supply drop. It's talking a rare or better prototype weapon. Now, when I originally read this, I was like, man, that seems like a really good deal. It's guaranteeing me not only a weapon, but a rare or better weapon. Well, I'm not so sure if this is going to be worth it. I'm going to buy it. Spoiler up front. I'm going to buy one. We're going to see what we get just from picking one up. But as I hop into the prototype lab, I have some unlocks. I have been lucky enough to pick up a few. But again, I don't play a lot of the multiplayer on this. I really just play it for the zombies. So a lot of these unlocks have either come from me spending salvage or from just getting lucky in some of the original crates or a few of the crates that I've opened up recently. So there's a lot that I don't have opened. And with that, when they said rare or better, I was thinking legendary, I guess. So I was really hoping we were going to get something top tier that was going to be, legendaries cost 2,000 salvage to craft. And epics even just farther beyond that. You're telling me rare or better now, and I'm thinking 45 keys, that's quite a bit. That is a rare supply drop and a half where I could be getting some zombie, some fate and fortune cards, or potentially something that I could use that would be a little bit better in zombies. And I might end up picking up like an impulse or a radiant K-bar, which again I wouldn't be mad about because it's guaranteed at 45 keys. But at 45 keys, I feel like I gotta get something. I don't know what the additional salvage or if there'll even be anything. I also don't know. It says one weapon. Maybe we'll get more than one. Maybe it's just random luck. I feel like it's probably just one. The limited time offer, so if you do have a bunch of keys saved up, and maybe you have a bunch of this stuff already unlocked. The other thing that I don't really appreciate about this is I might end up unlocking like the vigilance again, which I'd be really upset about dropping 45 keys because I really don't think the salvage, comparative ratios as far as what they give you back for a duplicate are very good. And I get it, it's paid DLC type thing, so they're trying to make money off of it. But this is one of those things, and me and Sloth have talked a lot about it before. We're just not fans of, like, especially when this stuff directly impacts the game. I obviously don't put as much time as a lot of other people do. And if you've put in a lot of time and you've just grinded out keys and salvage and bought some of this stuff, like, more power to you, use the crap out of it. I guess the parts where we have difficulty with, conceptualizing is I've already paid $60 for the game, an additional $50 or $40 for the DLC just to get the new maps and everything like that. And now you're telling me you also want me to technically spend money and just get randomly some of this stuff to open some of these, epic and legendary weapons. And again, at 2,000 salvage, I could open up a few of these. I could probably go one full if I didn't have anything open to get to that point, because rares I think are 500. Yeah, they're 500 to craft. They're looking at 700 plus 2,000 to get a legendary. So there goes all of my salvage essentially. So and I've really saved salvage. I think I bought one weapon. I think I bought the Greed. Was the only one that I bought because the additional 10% score during Zombies in Spaceland. I thought was going to be really neat and actually was pretty helpful up until that point. And again, they've been adding a lot of stuff, so I think it's cool that they continue to show support to the game and add stuff for those people that have really been playing it a lot, very consistently and unlocking a lot of this stuff. But at the same time, uh, it kind of sucks a little bit because for those of us that don't play a whole lot, I still want to have the capability to at least have a few of these cooler weapons, and I just don't. Uh, and again, I think that this rare supply drops would maybe be a little bit better about these. I've gotten a lot of like common, maybe one or two rare weapons, but that's about it. I did get lucky enough to open this, so I guess that's pretty neat. It is a legendary, but I think that's the only one I have, to be honest. And I don't know if I have any epics. Don't think I do. Well, no, I take that back. I do have the epic uh, hailstorm. I think the one that everybody got, but I don't think I have anything else besides that. Um, might have opened one more earlier, so I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff that can be opened. Hopefully, we'll find something that I don't have already. We are gonna buy this. Really, just kind of wanted to do this short video. Let's see if this is worth it. 45 keys. Here we go. I'm hoping I'm not gonna kick myself at the end and could have had one and a half essentially zombie crates, which is what I would way rather have. But hopefully we pull. I'm hoping legendary or epic. If we get legendary or epic, I'll probably give this a thumbs up and say this was worth it. If we don't, probably going to give it a big fat thumbs down and never buy one of these ever again. Maybe at 300 COD points, no, that's not even a deal. So they're not even really giving you a deal anyway around it. I guess they're just guaranteeing you a weapon, which is cool. That's a good guarantee. I just don't know if it's worth the extra 15 or the extra 100 COD points for this. We're going to jump into this. We're going to crack this thing. Let's find out. Yes, I want to open this. Oh, I did get 3 things, and I got an epic weapon. It's worth it, guys. It's 100% worth it. Go and spend all of your keys and all of your COD points right now. No, but seriously, what I will say is that it is nice that it is like a rare supply drop in the essence that you get bonus salvage. You do get 3 items. So it's essentially a beefed up, I would call it like a legendary supply drop, which is actually pretty neat. So I think if I can, I might grind out another 75 to try to pick up, especially if it's going to give me a really good weapon like this. Again, I think this is my first, maybe my second epic ever opening unlock. This other crap, the calling cards and the camouflages, that's cool, whatever. But it is nice to at least see you're getting the standard 3 items that you would normally see, with one of them just being a lot better rarity. So I'm pretty happy about this. This is pretty neat, actually. Don't want to equip that calling card. Let's go in and let's actually check this out really. Now, sadly, it is for a shotgun. That does kind of suck. But Shredder melee attacks weapon cause enemies to explode. That's pretty cool. And additional ammo. And for the Reaver's not, in my opinion, really not a bad shotgun, and one of those wall buys that you can pick up pretty easily, and especially in Raven the Redwoods, it's pretty readily available right outside where you would get on for the boat. So this is something that I might look at using actually, and we'll definitely be happy that we picked this up, and then also definitely happy that we'll be able to use it in zombies, and seems like a pretty good weapon. I'm happy. You can't really be too upset when you open up an epic weapon, even if it's not one of the more preferred ones that I would rather have. But it is still pretty neat. So take a look if you guys have this. I think everybody has this deal going on right now. Looks like at the recording of this and probably very short after, you have about 2 days to take advantage of this. So you got some time. Hop in, especially if you've been saving up some keys and you really aren't a big fan of the supply drops. This might be a good chance to go pick up some weapons. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm Dr. Average Gamer, guys. Just want to do a quick, cool little video. Again, I like the opening videos. Hopefully you guys do too. And yeah, so if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. We got a bunch of other stuff coming up. Like I said, more achievement guides for Raven the Redwood Zombies, and then a ton of other games up on the channel. A lot of Halo Wars 2 So thanks for checking this one out. Check some of that stuff out. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys open up any of these and if you guys get anything sweet or if they're really terrible. The question is still kind of out there. At least in this initial opening, I am a fan. So hopefully you guys are getting some good stuff too. I've been Doc with Average Gamer, guys. Thank you so much for watching.